Hello everybody, it's Nighttime Tarot and I am here with you with this amazing deck, okay? So this is from Christine and the Light Tarot, the Light Seers Tarot. It's a very healing card deck, okay? I don't know why, but I was looking up some decks and I came across this one and I just feel infatuated with this deck for some reason, and it wasn't even presented to me in any form of way by anybody. I just came across it and I felt this instant attachment, right? I started looking up the actual photos of this deck online, and I became even more and more drawn to it. Not just the photos itself, but just things that I was hearing from other people. And I did see the negative and I did see the pros out of this. I am a beginner tarot. However, I've been into tarot for many, many years, but practicing it, myself, I am a beginner in a sense, right? But I do know a lot about tarot. I am an empath and I am a very spiritual person. I've always known this about myself. I know that I also have vivid dreams of things about the future. So this is just a little bit about myself and who I am as an individual. I don't criticize and I don't judge people on their beliefs or their religion factors. I myself, I believe in Jesus Christ, our God and the Holy Spirit. So that's just me. I don't judge whoever has different beliefs. I respect you and I still love you, and I still want to bring peace and serenity when it comes to other people who don't have the same beliefs as me, right? So anywho, this deck I just was very, very drawn to, and the more and more I looked into depth about it, I was even just more and more infatuated with this deck. So I received this in the mail today, and I actually thought it was another package. Because when I looked this one up, it was saying that it was going to arrive on Thursday. It is Tuesday today, so I wasn't even expecting this at all. And then when I opened the package, I saw this, and I'm like, whoa! I haven't really been in my zen, in my own feel or vibe lately. So I don't know why. Something just made me snap out of it really quick as soon as I saw this box. So I figured we'd do the unboxing together. I was trying to find some scissors, but I just came about this, so I'm going to be very careful and try to open this and see if I can unbox this with you guys. So this is I'm opening this with you. I guess you're special. I guess I really had like this whole I'm gonna do this by myself type of thing. But anyways, here we are. It's so funny. I'm tripping out big time because last night I just couldn't sleep, and for some reason I kept seeing this crescent moon in my sleep. And I woke up and I kept meaning to look into this and go into depth. However, I just got very busy with work. I do work in the medical field, so with everything that's going on right now, it's just been very hectic for me to even take some time to myself, right? Anyways, this was definitely in my dream. Even the color itself, just the crescent moon. So I really want to look into this. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. Oh, and I just flipped on its own. It says, and into the gray we follow like 1,000 flickering stars, and there in a sunlight hollow we lose and find what is ours. Okay. So that's pretty neat. I like that. And I just kind of flipped over on its own. So now, wow, this is a pretty thick book. I think I found books to be very, very thin. This is definitely about a thumb's length, or width. So that's pretty cool. So everything is in black and white. You do have the light side and you do have the shadow side of each reading, upright reverse, I guess would be. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So the Empress, you know, in big letters, it says, I am ready to give birth to my abundantly rich future. You know, and that's kind of like the justice of the card, right? It's kind of like everything that the card represents. So this is pretty cool. And it also gives you certain ways to lay out decks, different types of reading. It has a major arcana, and then after that, I'm sure it's all those. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I really like this. I feel like it's going into depth, honestly, you know, and it's pretty thick. So I think it's pretty focused on trying to give its true meaning to what the artist wanted each card to represent, right? Sorry if this is going to be a long video, but I'm just really, really into just being drawn to this. So I really want to go into depth about it all. So, and I did pay about $24.99 on Amazon, which is a great deal. So let me go ahead and take this off. It's a fail, right? When that doesn't open like how it should. All right. So the deck is pretty even. I don't see any crevices or any bumps in it. Also this way, it's pretty smooth. I don't see any damage so far. These photos are just amazing. The depth, the details, even on their faces. It's very, very unique. I hope that you can see that. It's just very unique. Beautiful art, colors. I don't see any damage, like I said. Actually, right here, I don't know if you can see that in the camera. No, you can't. But right here, it kind of folds down a little bit. There's some folding down here. These are for sure pretty thick for me because I have very, very small hands. So if I had to shuffle, it would probably be this way. I'm not going to mix them yet. But that's probably a way that I would do it just because I have very small hands. This way seems to work as well. Very nice. So let's just kind of look into each one. Look at the amazing artwork. You know, and it's amazing because there's such healing power in this card, even with the crystal, and this is the full. You can see it's kind of like curved, but overall I can't complain. I've been waiting for this deck. There is a little mark here. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but I love the amazing healing energy. This is the Magician. Beautiful work. I'm trying to get to where I can kind of show you guys the High Priestess. So much detail. So you see how her eyes are closed, but they look open? That is so, wow, that's so trippy. The Empress. I love that. The Emperor. Look at his face. His face is like, I'll fuck you up real quick. So cool. Hierophant. And I love this staircase leading up to destiny, knowing, right? Then you have the Lovers. Look at that amazing artwork. Their hair even like This is right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Very, very intense sexual feeling or energy I feel from that card. Chariot. He knows where he wants to go, right? You have the strength. Beautiful. And the infinity tattoo, you know? And then with the little lamb here, it just makes it even just so much better. So there is something on my card right there. I don't know. But this is the Hermit. I can't complain, honestly, because maybe it's because I've been just waiting so bad for these cards to come in that I'm just so, like, excited that I don't even have time to critique anything bad about these, right? It's the Wheel of Fortune here. However, I can't complain that it's just amazing, the artwork on these cards. The Justice, right? The Hangman. Sorry if you heard my throat. The Death card. Oh my god, this is just amazing. Look at this. Like, it's just exactly what it says. Rebirth here. Like, I see this card as being a new form of transformation. Something great coming. And you know, I think that's what a lot of people are scared of, is getting into tarot and then reading all these negative energy cards. But when you have something like this, it's just very healing. Look at even the Devil card. Like, this card can represent a lot of negativity, right? But at the end of the day, we can transform this. You know, we can transform this negative energy into something positive. Even the Tower. You know, and it just depends on how you really see these cards and where you learned the background of the card, right? Look at that. And I love, like, all these little white dots and just a very positive energy. The Moon. You also have the Sun here. Right? You have the Judgment, and then you have the World. These cards are just beautiful in every way. You have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. You have the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. And I like how a lot of it can relate to past, you know, past time, you know, our ancestor times, and also very minimal, you know, millennial type. It's just like, it's a combination of a lot of things that we can all, I think, come into agreement with. You know, something that we've all experienced in life. Five of Wands and the Six of Wands here. I feel like it can resonate with a lot of us. You hear my stomach? It's pretty embarrassing. Leave me alone, okay? I love to eat. I love food. And I'm hungry. Okay, I am hungry. But I wanted to show you this. Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. This is awesome. I love it. You have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. That artwork is just amazing. It seriously is. Very beautiful. You have the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Beautiful. Ace of Wands and Two of Cups. So much love. And the art. the healing and just everything intertwined, and it making you feel like everything will be fine. Unlike some tarots that make you just feel like shit at the end of a deck, you know, when you, after reading or hearing, you know, doing your own spread or hearing someone do your spread for you, it's like, fuck, it almost brings you down. And sometimes a lot of people, you know, they take into consideration what that person has to say, even though it's a general spread, right? People don't understand to separate those two, you know. If it's not a personal spread, don't take it personal. If it's a general, just take what resonates. But not a lot of people know how to do that. And so I think people find it really hard. And I feel like this deck is amazing when it comes to its colors, its meaning. I mean, the artwork, it's just like, it says so much. It's a whole story without talking. So these cards speak literally on their own. You don't need the artist to explain it. It's like you automatically, look at this. It's a Two of Swords. Like you automatically speak what the artist wants you to know. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. And just finding all these little tiny, you know, all these little details that are so important to me, at least as a reader. Like, you know, just even this alone, like, you know, seeing this back here and seeing the light here, it's like Six of Swords, moving past the hurt, the pain, coming into something, you know, more brightful, making a decision to move forward. It's just like you can speak for these cards. They have a lot to say. I love this Ten of Swords. Now let's get into this really quick, because I've seen a lot of people talk shit about this card. This card, to me, seeing the person laying on the floor with 10 swords in their back represents this person putting themselves down, right? If you notice in the actual tarot deck, you know, the original tarot deck, you'll see the sunset rising from the background. Almost, it's like it's trying to tell the person, you can get out of this, right? But you have the power within yourself. And I feel like now in this deck, she's showing that. She's showing that this person has a power within themselves to come out of that Ten of Swords. Now remember, these are healing cards, right? So you might not be in agreement with this, but you have to understand, coming from a healing standpoint. So I really respect that Ten of Swords card. I don't care what anybody has to say about it. You got your opinion? I got mine. You want to leave a nasty comment below? Go ahead. I don't care. But I have a lot of respect for these cards, regardless of what anybody thinks or might say. To me, these cards are very to the point and very healing. And I think a lot of people can find healing. So, you know, just because you might not be in agreement doesn't mean that you shouldn't respect other people's agreements to a deck. You know, some people go through more pain than others, and sometimes they need a healing deck. Sometimes what your strength could be is probably not someone else's strength. So maybe viewing these cards and being around these cards makes a person feel more calm. And we have to respect that, right? As healers, as empaths, as, you know, tarot readers, clairvoyant. We have to respect those things about people. We have to respect people in general because we're here to help. So yeah, this is my amazing deck, and I'm so excited to clean the energy off of these cards and just really focus on this new deck of mine and make it my best friend. Because like I said, I've had this, that was my chair, by the way. I've had this connection with this deck since I saw it online, and now that it's here, I am just beyond grateful and super excited that I got it, you know. I'm just really, really excited. So I will keep you guys informed more with this deck as I go. I might start doing my readings off of this deck just to try it out, and just go from there and just see, you know, how my relationship is with this deck. But thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed unboxing this with you guys. Let me know if in the future you would like to see some more unboxing videos, because I do love to get brand new decks all the time. But for some reason, this was the first one that I wanted to try out because I did feel a very strong energy and attraction, connection with this deck, even online. So thank you so much. This is Nighttime Tarot, and I appreciate you watching my videos. And make sure that you check out my other pick a card readings, and I will catch you on the next one. Talk to you later. Bye.